there's one man who doesn't need a machine to know if you are telling the truth.
Psychologist and body language expert Darren Stanton is so good at sniffing out deceit. Sniffing. He is now a full-time human lie detector. Let's see him in action.
Is it here? You're a challenger, it's in that one. Show me. Right, OK.
Well, tonight we have a human lie detector in the studio.
I'm Darren. Pleased to meet you. He's playing a very clever game.
Well, Darren joins us now. Welcome, Darren.
Thank you very much.
Now, you've worked with the police. You're a body language expert.
That's correct, yeah.
So watch yourself, Sally.
Yeah. OK, from a masterclass on body language this week, I'm in the capital to teach you how to spot a lie. And look, I've even got egg on my face. The left side of your nose, that flares and it twitches. You actually tilted your nose where it was. OK, so is it in this hand?
Yes.
I think you've kept it that one down, haven't you?
Oh!
Did you? Was it that one?
Yes!
I'll tell you why. You've got a very, very slight flake on that side of your mouth. That's a micro-expression.
Oh, I'm going to be watching for that now.
Welcome back. Now, body language is something we all possess, and our next guest is able to tell whether or not you're lying just by the way you look.
Yeah. Emer, he is known as the human lie detector, and he is Darren Stanton. Darren, great to have you on the show. Can you tell us, first of all, when did you realise you had this talent, or this footage here, and what does this tell us?
Now, the interesting thing about this particular picture is that the more space that a person occupies, so, for example, we see a lot of major politicians do this. So when people spread their legs or they put their hands on their hips, we tend to see this at red carpet events, you know, like the awards or Oscars. So I think within this dynamic, Sarah Jessica Parker is asserting her authority as thinking I'm the most important person here. And that's what she's saying non-verbally, where the other two are just happy to stand back and just have a chat.
Yeah. No, that's interesting, isn't it?
As you're talking, Darren, I'm finding myself getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, that's true.
A man who is an expert in this field, hypnotist, psychologist, body language expert, and the self-named human lie detector, Darren Stanton himself, joins me now. Hi, Darren.
Hi, Mark. Good to talk to you again.
Great to have you back on the show. Now, were you born with your gift in terms of spotting a liar, or is it a skill that you've acquired?
That's a great question. The truth is, no, we've all got the ability to kind of connect with people. And it's like most things in life, whatever you get a passion for and you train in and you do on a daily basis, you get very good at. So it's just something that I've done for about 20 years now. So obviously, and you never stop learning, but anyone out there has probably got similar skills that they're training as well.
Well, to discuss this more, I'm now joined live by body language expert Darren Stanton. Well, Darren, this is going to be interesting. I like this one. You've been following the G7 summit in Sicily. For more than half the leaders, this is their first as a body language expert. What's the impression that you've had?
Yeah, absolutely. I think with President Trump, he's very much the sort of person that wants to assert his power and very much be seen as a key figure within the summit. And we can see that in terms of lots of the different gestures that he makes, in terms of his handshake, the way he carries himself. So I think he very much wants to be seen as the key man there.
We shall see.
I spoke to Darren Stanton, a body language expert, who cast his eye over this recent public appearance made by the quartet at the Royal Foundation Forum.
The thing that's quite striking is that they're all kind of sat in a similar way, and we get this matching and mirroring. That means that each of them are sharing each other's gestures in terms of ways of interacting, ways they sit with each other, and also there's a thing called pace and lead, which means when one of them adopts maybe a slightly different posture, the rest of them do it as well. So it's almost like they're moving in unison. It's quite a telling piece of footage in terms of the genuineness of everyone, you know, that each other are getting on with each other. Persuasion, you know, every post, everything that you like, these are all bits of data that are going towards building a profile against people. And like they say, knowledge is power. So it's really surgically being able to predict and influence people's behaviour.
Awed about the way Mick and Mairead were conducting themselves. This had caught the attention of the police. We've asked Darren Stanton, a retired police officer and body language expert, to assess the Philpotts' demeanour at the press conference.
We actually show genuine emotion just in fleeting moments. With Mairead, as she's brought into the press conference, she's showing extreme sort of distress. but it's not consistent with the distress that a real person shows. There'd be different expressions coming in. When they're trying to fabricate the emotions, they imagine what that person would be feeling and they do their very best to act out those emotions. So essentially it's all in terms of where people look their eyes, looking for a baseline really. So obviously I'm sure we're all very good at sort of recognising maybe our kids or our partners because we're so used to the way that they are. So listening for the way that people speak, any changes really in terms of sort of facial tics and stuff. So there's quite a few things that we look for.
Are you cheating on me?
Yes. Yes, I'm cheating on you.
It's proven that people trying to be deceitful use sarcasm as a defence mechanism. A person that's innocent wouldn't really make a joke of their marriage, would they, if they were being accused of adultery? So individually, these things don't mean anything, but collectively, they put up a picture that lets me know, yeah, and again, that's called a hand-to-mouth gesture. There's lots of things there, Brad, that are basically letting me know that you are indeed lying. So let me ask you a direct question. Have you cheated on Melissa?
It was only once.
Hopefully, it's such a great idea for a series. The series is in the can, so with a bit of luck, there'll be a broadcaster watching today who can put that on, because it's such a terrific idea. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very
for
much.
coming today.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's really interesting.
We love having you here.
Likewise. You did. You told me.